Money matters. But money doesn't matter because it's expensive paper. It matters because it has value decided upon by humans, and money wasn't always around. What was money before money? Well, let's start from the beginning. This is the earliest human. His name is Bob. What a dumbass. Actually, that's a little too harsh. Mind you, he invented the first thing we call money. It's just a little heavier. Yep, it's a rock. This is Sadie, a cave woman. Bob really likes her stick. He asks for it nicely, but she says no, so he offers a rock. This rock has value, and its value to Sadie is more than the value she puts on her stick. This is the first trade of all time. But does that count as money? Well, let's skip ahead a bit to the year 5000 BC. Bob is somehow still alive. Don't ask questions. Anyway, Bob has become rich. He owns 47 rocks, a record at the time. Unfortunately, nobody wants rocks anymore. One guy wants fish, another wants berries, another wants mammoth meat, and another guy wants a different rock. The economy is a complete mess. Buying lunch requires 3 separate negotiations and occasionally a fistfight. Humanity quickly realizes this system is terrible. So somebody has a genius idea. What if we all just agree to use the same thing? And somehow, everyone agrees. Not on gold, not on dollars, not even close. Shells. Tiny little seashells. For the next few thousand years, humans basically become pigeons. People are running around trading shiny objects, and somehow civilization is advancing. Bob loves it. His 47 rocks are worthless now, but he has a new shell business. Then somebody discovers a problem. You can just find more shells. Oops! Humanity has accidentally invented inflation, so once again, everybody panics. And once again, Bob loses everything. Honestly, this happens to him a lot. Fast forward, it's now around 600 BC. Humans discover something incredible. Gold. It's shiny, it's rare, it's hard to fake. And most importantly, people love shiny things. Even today. Gold spreads everywhere. Kings love it. Merchants love it. Bob loves it. For the first time, people from completely different places can trade using the same thing. Humanity finally wins. The money problem is solved forever. The end. Just kidding. Gold is heavy, really heavy. Imagine trying to buy a house by dragging a wheelbarrow full of metal through town. People are getting back pain just trying to buy groceries, so banks invent paper money. You give them your gold, they give you a piece of paper. The paper says, "I promise this paper is worth gold." Everybody agrees. And somehow, people start trusting the paper more than the gold. Which is kind of insane when you think about it. Imagine trading your car for a note that says, "Trust me, bro," but it worked for hundreds of years. Bob is thrilled. His chiropractor is less thrilled because business completely collapses. Fast forward again, it's the 1900s. Paper money is everywhere. Civilization is booming. Everything seems normal. Then humanity does something absolutely ridiculous. They stop using the paper. Think about it. Humans spent thousands of years inventing money. Then one day we collectively decided, you know what? Let's make it invisible. Now money is just numbers on a screen. Bob checks his bank account. Number, gets paid, different number, buys a sandwich, smaller number. Nobody actually sees the money. We're all just moving numbers around and hoping the computers don't explode. And somehow, it works. Which brings us to today. You can buy a pizza with your phone. You can buy a car with your phone. You can accidentally spend $300 at 2 a.m. with your phone. Humanity has never made money easier to use, or easier to lose. But here's the interesting part. Every generation thought they had invented the final version of money. The shell people were wrong. The gold people were wrong. The paper people were wrong. So what comes next? Well, let's jump to the year 2500. Bob is still alive. At this point, he's mostly machine, and he wants a spaceship. The spaceship costs 12,000 quantum megacredits. Naturally, nobody knows what a quantum megacredit is, not even Bob. But everyone agrees it has value, which means it's money. And that's the weird thing. Money has never really been about rocks, or shells, or gold, or paper, or computers. Money is just the thing humans agree has value. That's it. The entire system is basically one giant group project. And somehow, against all odds, it's worked for thousands of years. Which means that if future humans ever look back at us paying for coffee using invisible numbers stored inside a glowing rectangle, they'll probably have the exact same reaction we had when Bob tried buying a stick with a rock. What a dumbass!